I have a joke here that I can't execute, so I'm just gonna.
You gotta
Everyone...
power.
Oh, what's this now?
Yeah.
This is what happens when you touch a magical artifact.
Yeah, we're not 100% clear on what any of that means.
I am.
Let's get going.
It's like the shout. Skyrim shout.
You imagine someone has like a fucking epileptic god vision touching an artifact and then immediately turns around, starts mining some deposits still covered in the blood of the 30 people they killed to get here. Like, how is Sam Coe not thinking, this is a religion. I'm here for the birth of a religion. I didn't think that stuff like this actually happened. I thought somebody just made it up. I was an atheist now. I don't know what this is going to be, but I guess I have to believe it.
I think he's a member of Constellation, so he shouldn't be confused by this.
No, he's a member of Constellation.
I wouldn't say confused so much as odd.
What's Constellation? Is that a secret group?
That is the amoral science team that we're doing all this collecting of artifacts for. It's basically an
amoral is
adventurers
in
club.
quotes, very large quotes there.
As in marketplace of ideas, amoral.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
supposedly marketplace of ideas, but then they kind of get mad at you if you do anything that's not just Bethesda.
They're
good guy
challenged
stuff.
by our very iconoclastic murdering and stabbing hostages in the ass.
Sam was because he's the like leader of this town or heir to be leader of this planet, and he doesn't like us stabbing his citizens in the butt. Also, are you ready for a zombie attack sequence?
What?
Okay.
Is there
Josh,
anything space in this game? Is it just Western zombies?
Episode, right?
This is
no
Western
space.
zombies.
Probably.
There's space stuff, but it doesn't matter. Josh, we need a title for this episode, so marketplace of ass stabbing.
Oh God.
Okay, thanks.
I think
Anytime.
that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had.
Oh, so this is the Shaw.
You must be Shaw.
Of the Shaw gang.
It's disappointing.
Alex, how about so you haven't seen these cuts before then, right? Like
No.
cutting from like NPC to like person you're talking to, like to companion. It's fucking weird, right?
Handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably what.
I need to see it again in the comment.
Basically, everything is dead on front and center. So she can be
Oh
talking
yeah,
to
the
us,
framing
but if
doesn't
she's-
change.
Yeah, and if she's talking to Ko, the framing doesn't change. If she's talking to us or Ko, or if Ko's talking to us or her, everything is dead front and center. There's no like, you know,
Same distance,
60-degree angle where we see both people in a conversation or anything like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Are you ready to encounter the Persuasion?
The whole thing is
game?
shot like Peep Show.
Really? Let's hear it.
Is this? Oh, this is an actual minigame?
So okay.
In the comments from last week, people mentioned that like you actually can't, like, once you exceed the turn limit, you can't lose unless you fail a thing. So in fact, we do not need to go straight for the +6 nonsense.
Wait,
if we don't
what?
Want to.
Wait, then what the fuck
Yes.
is the turn limit for?
I don't fucking know, Rutskarn. Let's choose.
I'm
this
very
one.
confused.
Oh,
I mean, you don't need to explain.
Yeah,
It,
I mean, you're pretty much
doesn't
on the
make
same page as all
Okay.
of us.
Okay, so
but what do the numbers mean?
Okay. So to win this persuasion check, we need to fill the persuasion bar down at the bottom.
Yeah.
The pluses next to everything indicate how many persuasion notches we'll get, but the color indicates how the odds of us succeeding at that roll. Green is like pretty good, like 80+%. Yellow is like 50-50. Red is less than 50%. So that's the problem. But what Josh is saying, according to the comments, is the only time you lose is when you've burned all your turns.
You try
and you
something
fail a roll.
and yeah.
See, you know
But
what?
why don't you just
Shadow
do? Why don't you just pick +1 and then +1 again to get the maximum persuasion?
That seems to be the optimal way to play this mini game. That said, this is an incredibly stupid argument here, the scientific discovery thing, so I want to do that.
You know what
it
chaps my
works.
fucking ass is that I play tabletop role-playing games that have been spending the last 20 years inventing increasingly like boutique and engaging mechanics for spicing up this kind of raw probability grind. Like this kind of filter by filter, roll by roll, trying to reach a number by rolling dice. Like, it is something that is both intuitive when you look at it, and fun, and cool, and like adds all kinds of wrinkles. And
What the fuck are you doing, Sam?
why doesn't this have that?
Where are you going?
Yeah, clearly not a lot of thought goes into that, right? Like, when they design these things. Who's...
You
Wait,
would
oh,
really
Ashta's
think,
like a thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
Which is
who's
interesting,
attacking?
local
We have
What's
a
going...
gun.
The
Oh,
local
It's just a
wildlife.
tamer. Okay.
Okay, so for context, the Ashta are the local wildlife. The reason that the Shaw gang set up camp here is that the Ashta wouldn't come into the Silent Valley for some reason. The reason that the Ashta wouldn't come into the Silent Valley is because of the resonances of the mystical artifact that we just picked up. In the process of picking it up, I guess, it deactivated those resonances. So now the Ashta are coming in to kill everybody, and Josh and the Shaw gang both need to kill all the Ashta.
Oh.
Do we though? We could just leave.
Well, you do get paid if you help kill them, but yes, you theoretically could leave.
And it's a lot
an
of
optional
XP.
objective.
Sam's
What
kind
gun
of useless, though.
calling
He's a
it-
little dummy not-so thing. You
Yeah,
know what
I
mean?
honestly don't know what's going on. This feels like a bug. Maybe he just doesn't like us very much, and so he's like, "Oh fuck
He's
it, I'm
just
gonna
not
help you."
helping.
Can you use
If
him
they
as a
just
meat
added-
shield at least?
If they added a
you
consequence,
what?
I guess
of
we'll
NPC
find out.
behavior
Like, use him
in
to
a
block
relationship.
the thing from getting to you.
Ow,
You're about to die.
that was not good. Surely there are medical supplies somewhere. That's
Nope,
guns.
just bullets.
If this actually is a consequence of the fact that he doesn't like us very much, then I want to say that I think it's poorly implemented, but it's so funny that I don't care.
I think it's cool. I think it's rad that he's just gonna watch you die because he thinks you're an asshole. I think that's great.
Like, what an insulting mercenary thing to do that makes no sense, but is really funny to watch.
I love that Josh just grabbed 2 random playing cards that are now sitting in our inventory and will be sitting in our
Yeah.
inventory until the end of the game.
I honestly didn't think that you could grab them, so
Look at all that toast. Get that
sandwich.
toast.
toast.
Can you imagine
More
being out with
toast.
a lady in the middle of the wilderness with just like a gun tucked under your arm, just standing bolt upright out of cover while she single-handedly fights off like 8 pirates?
Oh, hi, Sam. How are things going out there?
Just casually strolls
That's
in.
good. I stole most of the food.
Alien
Crispy
nugget.
nuggets.
Alien nuggets.
Eat him. Eat him now.
Yeah, please eat.
Bitten sandwich.
That's my favorite kind of sandwich.
Just a German sandwich. Bitten sandwich. Bitten witch.
Oh, I never got to my... Okay, it's it's gonna be even better now that it's had time to age and ferment in the cask.
Grizzly.
So, if you could speak French, close your eyes and pretend I just said, "I never asked for this" in French. In Adam
Oh,
Jensen's
no.
voice. If you can't speak French, pretend I did it anyway. That was my joke.
Uh-oh. Hey, Sam. Now would be a very good time.
He's not doing anything.
I don't know why
Je ne
animals
jamais
have shields.
demandé cela.
Okay.
That is hard to say. French sucks.
Yeah.
That's it.
Although the fact
I really
that
just need to learn. I just need to
The
learn.
fact
I
that
only
it's-
need to learn one French language phrase, and it's "I apologize to our French language viewers." That's the only one I've ever needed. I've needed it like 5 times at this point.
The fact that it's je n'ai jamais is very amusing to me for some reason. I like that it starts with a rhyme.
By the way, could we get Sam a magazine?
I mean, people are gonna
I don't know if
immediately
he'd
be like,
use it.
"That's not how you pronounce it," but I don't care. I'm not gonna correct. Because jamais jamais is just fun to say. I don't care.
So did Shaw and party just
Yeah, they leave. They
after?
either leave or dive. They leave.
They
or
didn't
die.
even
I guess
tell
they
No,
you-
that's what I mean. Like, did they just run away, or did
I
they
think
get
they
killed? Because I don't
I
see
think they
their
got killed
bodies
because when I saved them, they
specifically.
gave me money. I was like,
Oh,
you
they
owe
might
me
still
for
have that
this.
on their body.
Is Shaw around here?
Smugglers would be wise not to take.
I don't know. I'm looking.
Smugglers
Shaw's
be wise not to
bodyguard.
tangle with us, says Sam, who's done fucking all since he left the house this afternoon.
Can't we switch them out for another one?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That.
Sam, are you hoping to return this gun to the store you bought it from minutes before going on this adventure?
So, Alex, no, we cannot switch him out because this is one of, this is his, not loyalty mission, but one of his introductory missions. We get
Okay.
introductory missions for every major cast member, basically. The next one we get to do, we'll put somebody else on our team with us if we
the
go and
lodge.
if we do the other one.
So yeah, he's like the first NPC y'all met.
No, he's not the
No.
first, but he's the one we're doing now. We basically we reached a point where it's like you can have 3 options, and we chose Cowboy World.
Let's get back to the lodge.
Why do you
because-
look blonde now?
The lighting.
What's going on with
That's
his
the lighting.
hair? Yeah, I know, but was there
That's like
something
my
else
hair
to
color.
do here?
I mean, there is, but not relevant to our missions right now. I'm sure there are side quests. and
Like,
shit.
there's not any like Sam side quest stuff going on.
Nope.
All right. Well,
Let us to leave.
Do we have
Yeah,
a favorite
okay.
so far, like character?
I don't. Sam's okay. He's got a daughter. He's got a complex family backstory. Sam's okay, but he's basically just like Billy Ray Cyrus. I don't care for him.
we
My
it
favorite.
took us a while
Yeah,
to find
wow.
the cargo bay, so this has been our solution.
Oh,
Sam-
you did this.
Yes.
Sam actually literally is my favorite character so far, and that's pretty biting.
I just want more space. This is the first real space I'm
No, we're-
seeing, you know?
We're about to do space.
Where's those moon maps
guess
that
what?
NASA promised us?
I'm thinking, like, why do I
Oh.
like Sam Coe? And the only reason I like Sam Coe is because he has a daughter, and that's kind of interesting. Like, he has a daughter
like-
that he seems to kind of, like, care about in a non-dramatic video game dad sense, and that is the only thing that is interesting about him.
I like Walter Stroud. I unironically, and I know he's rich and he sucks, but I like Walter Stroud a lot.
Oh, I kind of liked him, too, actually.
Alright, Alex,
You'll
here
like
we
him
are in
more once we do
space.
his mission when we go to Neon and see our homeworld. And then the idea of a gas station on Neon is going to be very funny to you, having seen Neon.
Okay, so this is
Neon
the whole
is-
thing.
Neon is
It's the
not
whole
a planet
map?
you get gas stations on. Well, it's the whole map, and these are what, hundreds of stars, and each star has its own series of planets
Yep.
and moons, etc.
Oh god, you're gonna make me sick.
This is worse than the,
Oh,
the
I'm
jumping.
still. Oh, okay. I thought it was. I forgot. I have to power up the grav drive.
So, one of the exciting things to watch in the comments was Josh spent several episodes fully just coming to grips with the UI and interface of this game. And normally when that happens, people just, like, kind of rightfully bitch us out about it. But it was a mixture of, like, 50-50 people saying, you're right, the UI interface is terrible, and arguing with each other on how it actually works. Not us, each other.
Yeah.
To land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to
All right, Alex. We're here in space in orbit around the place where the lodge exists. Do you want to know how we land?
I'm assuming you get to a wall and then a cutscene happens? An invisible wall?
Not even.
No.
Okay.
We open the
Because I know
planetary
it's
map.
not going to be like Elite where you actually land the ship. There's no way they do that.
Click on the lodge and
Oh!
land.
You are right.
Right away? Okay.
Yeah.
And like, how do you store your ship? Does that...
It
You have to-
hangs out at a starport.
I think that if you tried to have Todd Howard play Elite Dangerous, he would start puking.
Well, that's looked like what they were trying to do
Um,
there. I don't know if there's much to do. Okay,
you-
this is
you
also
wanna
not
see something-
space. This looks like
wanna see
fucking
something cool?
Louisiana. Okay.
Um,
So you don't. There's no like you don't destroy your ship. You don't have to land your ship.
Yep.
You just end up in the town.
no, not that.
You can.
It's-
If it's Bethesda, so if you want to do that, you can land on the landing pad and walk and take the tram and do the whole
Right.
process. But also you can just land in front of your home base and then walk.
You can
into
also
it.
fast travel straight past launching your ship.
Oh, you don't even. You can just teleport to a different planet to get all together.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm
the
of two
fuel
minds about
situation
this.
is weird because like
That's
your fuel limits how far you can go jumping between stars, and if you have not enough fuel or not a good fast enough ship, you can't go that far. But there is no effective fuel, which means you just have to like load into a planetary space, wait, pop up the map back open, and then choose another planet to hop to.
Clearly a vestigial remnant of a space game that would have had actual resource management.
I don't remember
And-
which
So there's-
developer it was.
So you don't use fuel to like teleport though, or do you? Like even if
No,
you're teleporting.
well,
You do, but
So
it just
when
kind of
you're-
limits how far you can go in one trip.
Yeah.
I don't remember which game developer was that recently said that like an over-reliance on fast travel is a sign of bad game design, because traveling to your destination should be as interesting as whatever you're gonna do when you get there.
I'm sure that was part of the Dragon's Dogma 2 discourse,
That
because
sounds
that was the
right.
thing that was happening.
There are two missions available to us right now. I would recommend following Vlad's back on the eye, whatever he
Right.
told us to do. We can also go get
to find someone.
Barrett, our good old friend Barrett. We can go find Barrett. That's less exciting. If you want one of the new
Barrett-
mechanics, I'll put it this way: if you want one of the new mechanics, don't find Barrett. Go follow who Vlad told us to go find.
Time. But you let me know if you ever want to team up again.
Let me know if you ever want to team up again. I will just be as insulting cold shoulder as I was last time. I will gladly
your
watch as you get your
guts.
ass kicked. I hate your guts. You're a fucking terrorist.
Likewise.
You're filth. But if you want me to tag along and just kind of stand and chew my cud while you get blasted to smithereens, you know what? I will
Take
be your
Sarah.
Huckleberry.
Yeah, should we take someone if we're doing the Vlad stuff, or is that going to give
Yeah.
us somebody else?
Well, it will give
Maybe-
us somebody else eventually, but she'll be with us for the first part.
I'm glad.
So a couple episodes ago, Alex, Sarah informed us that she had a gift for us. We had a 6-sentence conversation where we had to like click 3 different dialogue responses
God
to see this gift, which turned out to be a stick.
Worth like $5.
That's great.
Now, in fairness, it's a crafting reagent, so it's not like worthless, but it's like the most common kind of crafting reagent, worth like $5.
Yeah,
and
Equally
it's a stick.
fairly and more critically, it's a root. It's a stick.
Is Sarah a robot? Is that why her eyes are like that, or?
No,
There is
No,
a
it's
robot.
It's just weird.
There is a robot. It's the Vasco or whatever that we saw.
To be honest, I'd also thought that her eyes looked a bit odd. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Time for nap.
Incidentally, you haven't seen me rant about how the Alpha Centauri system is missing at least one star.
Oh God, I'm
We-
glad
we
I
don't
worked
Proxima
out there for
Centauri is
that
just
one.
not in the game.
We don't need to rehash this argument.
What's the big issue, though? Really, especially Alpha Centauri, it's overrepresented.
Well, because that's where we
I-
just were.
Can I do this, Josh? Can I do this because I can do it a little bit faster?
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
I can do it efficiently. All right, Alpha Centauri has 3 stars apparently, but Alpha Centauri, this system's only got like 1 star, and then there's like another one you can visit, but the third one is not a thing, and also the second one is even part of the same system. Is that about right? Is that approximately correct?
Yeah, basically, like if the system model were correct, you should be able to see both of the main stars as a binary system, which is just not in the game. You can go to the other star, but it treats it like a separate star system.
This is one of those things where I don't. This is not one of the things I am concerned with the game. I don't think I will not fault the game for that.
Real bad.
Sure.
But I had my own
Like,
problems.
if No Man's Sky still doesn't have binary star systems, I do not expect this game to have binary star
Like,
systems.
ultimately, star systems are not like a statement about the nature of the universe. They are a hierarchical structure which accommodates game design. But still.
Exactly.
Charlie 3, you are looking to pay it forward like big time. Oh, I mean, I won't tell you you're crazy, but wow. Bye, Charlie 3. You've been like the best Charlie 3 I talked to all week.